Well, guys, now that we're on the other side of prom season, the next set of formal affairs in our collective social calendars is, of course, all of our friends getting hitched. And whether it's you taking that long walk down the aisle or simply hoping for an open bar at the reception, there are, of course, some rules to follow to ensure that all of the eyes and attention stay where they should be on the blushing bride. Our friend here to talk all things matrimony, the mayor of manners.
The mayor of manners. Oh,
like
thank
that?
you,
Pamela Irene,
Tyler. I like that new title. Thank you.
Mayor, there you go, Mayor. All right, so let's talk about wedding etiquette.
Yes. Well, the first thing is, when you go to a wedding, be on time. Oh my gosh, that's the worst thing to do is sneak.
Especially if you're the bride.
Trust me, our family tends to run late for different things, and it makes me panic when I can't be there and be seated at least 5-10 minutes ahead of time.
Sure.
I mean, that's the fun of it. You'll see people you know. It's always best to be on time.
Now, is there any school of thought or is it bad etiquette, Miss Pam, if you know it's a big wedding and people aren't necessarily going to see you at the church anyway, and so you just go right to the open bar at the reception? Is that bad?
Well, I wouldn't go straight to the open bar. You know, if you can get to the church on time, as they say, do it. If not, maybe wait in the car and then head over to the reception, because that's what it's for, is for people to wait while the bride and groom get photos.
Right. What about other stuff like gifts? And I mean, really, how do you comport as a guest? How should I comport myself?
I think as a guest, when you're bringing gifts, you know, always cards are accepted.
Right.
You know, if they've been remarried or they're an older couple, you know, they probably have their house already set up, so they probably don't have a registry. Probably have few of those, but you know, a gift card or an experience. You know, give them an experience of. You know, maybe a BMW exotic ride or something like this. You know, something different, or tickets to the theater. Those kind of things are really nice to give as gifts too.
If you ever, because it's happened, you ever like get there? Can I send it later? Like if I forget the card or gift, and you're like, oh, I don't have it, because everybody's eyeballing you. Because when you walk up, you got to put the card in the bowl and bring in the Cuisinart. And sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I forget, and I'm always like, I always feel so guilty because they're gonna be home going, I saw Tyler.
Yeah.
I don't see anything from Tyler.
Don't panic. I mean, because you don't want to keep bringing it up. If you're sitting at the table, I forgot the gift again. You know, don't even bring it up. Just you know what you're going to do. The bride and groom don't know. That's the more important thing. So then you can mail it and send it afterwards.
You ever, real quick, toasts? What if you're the best man? What things are taboo? I mean, obviously you don't want to bring up, you know, hey, remember that time in Tijuana?
No.
But an appropriate toast.
For the best man?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely talk about the relationship and the fun that, you know, the two of them are having, and to see the love blossom. Don't bring up the ex-girlfriend or the Tijuana trip. Don't bring any of that up. You're not on a movie show, so you don't want to keep it nice and clean, but keep it fun and keep it light. Yes.
Right. Keep them 11.
And then don't drink your champagne before the wedding toast. Sometimes they're preset when you arrive, and you know, you go to the table and you're like, oh, champagne, and you drink it all, and then the bride and groom arrive, and then they have the toast, and sure enough, you're like, don't take mine.
Well, love me some champagne. All right. Pamela Irene, the Protocol School of Washington, talking about weddings and being a good guest. Full links for you at abccolumbia.com. Stay with us.
Thank you, Tyler.
Stop into Whitash today and find